What's up? We're chilling with Kidz in Space. My name's Andrew Hughes and I'm here with Josh and Ash. How you guys going today?
Good.
All
really
good,
good,
my man. All good.
So how did the Kidz in Space project actually start out in the beginning?
Myself and Nish were at like a bakery on a Sunday morning one time, and we had a recording session with Josh just to come and do some random stuff. And we came up here with an idea over one of his beats, and we just knocked that out, and then from there, right?
Yeah, just like snowballed, and it got to a point where we were like, we've got so many songs, and we might as well do something with it.
Because there's also a third member in Kidz in Space.
Oh, shit.
There's a third member of Kidz in Space who goes by the name of Nish. So you are 2/3 of the group.
Nish, man, he's like been a close friend of mine since he was young. He's a couple years younger than myself, so but since he was like 11, he kind of grew up under my wing, and he was writing raps and stuff since when he was about 12, 13. So it's real cool to be able to bring him out and put him on a platform now and let the world see what he's got, because he's real talented, man. I've always backed him, you know.
Yeah, so it's cool going to the studio with you two, knowing each other so well. You'd already have that kind of musical chemistry going on.
Yeah, but now it's getting to the to the point where real honest, and sometimes too honest. So it's getting kind of like But I think it benefits the music in the end.
So what do you think it is about your sound that makes it, appeal to such a wide audience?
Maybe the fact that we believe in the music we are making. We're not just trying to make like some music to get some chart hits or anything like that. We actually believe in the product that we're making. That might sound cheesy, but I think it's quite fitting.
Yeah.
Like dance is so big at the moment, dance music. Like you can really hear the influences in hip hop on the radio at the moment, and I think bringing like hip hop and dance together, it crosses a few genres, I guess.
What sort of kind of feedback have you guys been getting from this new sound that you're kind of coming out with?
Well, the feedback's been pretty awesome, man. Like considering we're not really known, we've only got one song out there from the EP, which is Ocean of Drugs, and people are really taken to it. So.
And so with Ocean of Drugs, you feel like some people get the wrong reaction out of it.
Yeah, it's if that's the first thing that people hear, I think they get the wrong impression, and they just think it's a song just about doing drugs, which it's not. It's a
metaphor for love.
It's a metaphor for love, Andrew.
It's love, bro.
That's what we're all about, and it fits really well into the story of the EP, which is about a dude. So it's actually sort of his story. So we're singing from like his perspective and not our perspective.
So it's kind of like a concept EP, right?
Yeah, it's sort of like quite a loose story going through the whole thing, and it's just about relationship from beginning to end, and
but is it? It might start with the end.
And I start with the end. That's what we're just deciding.
From what I hear from the public and like people within the industry, there's quite a buzz surrounding the group at the moment. And I mean it's the perfect timing with the EP coming out next month.
Yeah. It was about 10 months there. 10 months of work to this point, so it hasn't really been that long, and I'm like really real stoked by everyone's reactions.
Why you going through that for? I don't need that talk. Take your ocean of tears. Get off of my shore. See that door. Don't sail.
We've been getting a really good response from your live show recently. How do you guys feel like it's kind of stepping it up, or maybe changing direction for live acts in New Zealand?
It's just boring to watch two dudes rapping and then a DJ. So we've got. I've just got like a keyboard and a laptop and a trigger finger and stuff, but it allows me to switch up the songs a bit and bring more of that live element to it.
Yeah, it's crazy, like you play to a hip-hop crowd and they'll freak out on this guy doing his thing, but then you'll play to like a dance crowd or something and then they'll freak out on the two rappers doing their thing, so it's really like a good mesh, and I really enjoy it too. I really enjoy the crowds we've been playing to as well.
Yeah. So you guys are in a really good place at the moment. You got the EP dropping next month. But what's next for Kidz in Space, do you think, from here?
Second EP, of course, which we're sort of well on the way to that already. And then the album. Hopefully we'll have the second EP like mostly done by the end of this year, and then then we can move on to the album. Which would be cool.
Alright, so a few more tweaks here and there, and then Kidz in Space EP will be ready to drop. Go pick that up, August 24th, coming out on Move the Crowd Records. It's going to be available online through iTunes and amplify.co.nz. Thanks guys, thanks for the interview today. You know, it's been cool hanging out and stuff, and we'll look forward to the music in the future.
Choice, man. All the best with your new show.
Sure.